Take one. G'day folks, I'm Mick from Ironman. Cut! G'day folks, I'm Mick from Ironman 4x4 and welcome to another Moment with Mick video. We're answering more readers' questions. This next one is different. This reader says, I recently got stopped and fined for towing an off-road caravan with a normal code B license. Apparently, I need to have an EB license if the caravan/trailer is over 750 kilograms, in which event it needs to be a braked trailer or caravan. Many older people I've spoken to have an EB license by default. They didn't ask for it. With newer licenses only being code E by default. What is going on? What is going on indeed? So EB license means you can tow a caravan or a trailer that's more than 750 kgs. It has to be braked in that event up to 3,500 kilograms. And a normal E license is a vehicle or a vehicle in a small trailer, like a luggage trailer, up to 750 kgs laden without brakes or unbraked. So those are the two license codes. Well, the fact of the matter is, if you're going to tow a caravan or a trailer that's heavier than 750 kgs, it's part of the road law, which you're supposed to know, that you need to have the right code on your license. So ignorance of the law is no excuse for breaking the law. But I don't know if I've answered this question, and I don't know what the question is. The question is, what is going on? Well, there's a whole lot of things going on, and let's run through them very briefly. First and foremost, the licensing system in this country is broken. It is another one of the government's massive failures. There are people with licenses which have been bought or stolen or falsified or whatever the case may be. They don't have a valid license, they didn't do a valid test, they don't even have any training, and there's a lot of these people on the road, which makes it dangerous not only to them, but to us as well, properly licensed people. So that's a problem. I, for one, could never understand why road laws, road rules, road manners, and the way to behave on the road when you're driving a vehicle, which is a big, heavy metal object, it's a dangerous object. Why that was never offered or isn't offered at school as a subject? Why do we not train or teach our young kids from an early age how to be courteous on road, what all the road signs mean? Don't go over the white line, don't overtake over a hill because you can't see what's coming on from the other side. We should be doing that from an early age at school, I think. Just pop it in as one of the subjects. School kids are made to sit and listen and learn, and they have to pass the tests and they have to get a pass rate. So what better place to get them to learn all these things, just as a fundamental of life, because by and large most of them will end up driving. And then the licensing process is so flawed. You study a book, the K53 manual. By the way, in my investigating this question, I couldn't come across in that book or anywhere else where it explains the different codes and what is required and what is not required, and how you can actually specify when going for your license that you want an EB license instead of just an E license, because you are going to be towing a caravan. I couldn't find any of that information, which is crazy. But in my opinion, if you want to start driving and share the road with other road users driving this big heavy metal vehicle, you should have proper training. And proper training goes beyond just reading through this book and going and doing a learner's license, and then you're left to your own devices for a year or 2 years or however long it is, and then you go and you do a test, and you might be able to bribe somebody to give you the license if you make a couple of mistakes. That's just all wrong. What should happen is that there should be certified training for this. You should go for driving lessons and get a certificate from a certified institution that you've actually been trained by somebody who knows what they're doing, that you know how to handle the vehicle properly and safely. That should be part and parcel of the deal before you can get that card saying you now are a licensed driver. And absolutely, please forget about renewing them every 4 years. Once you've done that in life, it's like riding a bicycle. You don't learn to ride a bicycle every 4 years. Scrap the renewable licensing thing. If you've got your license, you're good to go. Certainly when you get to a certain age, maybe you should go for testing and eye testing and road rule testing and whatnot, and your ability as you get older, pensioners and older people. I'm not having a dig at those people, I'm just saying as we get older we also get slower and fast approaching. So that's just my opinion on licensing. It's flawed in this country and it's a damn shame, and it needs to be fixed because it is dangerous out there. But at the end of the day, you've got to adhere to what the law says at a minimum. EB license if you want to tow that off-road caravan, best you go out and get it. Folks, if you enjoy these videos, please like and subscribe our channel. If you have any comments or any questions, post them below and we'll try and get back to you on those questions. And as always, stay safe.